I don't know who needs to hear this, but dump him. What's up, guys? We're back with another vlog video. I keep doing that. It's literally my second time filming this intro and I did. Whatever, I'm just gonna go with it. We're doing the spicy noodle challenge this week because what better way to ruin our lives than with spicy noodles? It's not like we have like a finals or college or anything going on right now.
Or stomach problems or anything.
Yeah. These are the noodles we got.
You said not curry.
I know, I didn't realize it said curry yesterday. Oh, we'll play the video of us buying the noodles yesterday. We went and bought the noodles yesterday. We'll put that here. What are we doing?
You know, we out here at Lily's Market buying these volcano chicken noodles. That's crazy hot spicy. No, we're really here because we're gonna do the spicy noodle challenge this week.
So yeah, we went and bought these yesterday. Volcano chicken noodles.
That's crazy hot spicy.
That's crazy hot spicy. We also filmed ourselves making it ourselves. We filmed ourselves making it. We'll put that right now. So right now we're just boiling some water right now.
In the coconut, you mix it all up.
Yeah, our water burning.
How do you use a stove?
Oh no. Ew.
Please stop.
Not sponsored.
Are those cat pajamas?
Yeah, I got them from Old Navy.
I want to put on more comfortable pants. Keep them off the bed.
I got these pants from Old Navy last Christmas. Not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before. Because one of our coworkers worked at Old Navy and told me that they were having a pajama sale. And they were only $5, so I bought them. This is what they look like. They're cute. Yeah, Omar. Because he told, I'm pretty sure he told all of us that they were having a sale. I think. I mean, why else would I be at Old Navy? I don't normally shop at Old Navy, so like, it is interesting. They're really comfy pajamas. I think I bought them too big though. I had to like tie the string really tight, but they're pretty cool. I like them a lot. Ew! It looks like a giant Rice Krispie.
Do you ever eat the noodles like that?
No, that's how you get tapeworms.
Really?
Yep.
I always used to eat it like that. I love it.
So we're gonna put 2 in right now. We have a third
It's
one.
boiling.
We might make the third one, but I don't know yet. They're in the pot.
I'm holding them down with a spatula.
I'm making sure they're good. I'm making sure they're good what?
I'm making sure that they get soft and moist.
So we're gonna test to see. We're gonna test to see. We're gonna. Hi. We're gonna test to see if the noodle's ready by throwing it onto the cabinet. It's not ready.
So now we're taking the pasta strainer and we're gonna strain out the pasta over the sink.
I'm sorry. Did I burn you?
No, my hands.
It's from the. You should have just put it down. I don't know why you're trying to hold it. Alright, so now we're gonna put on the sauce.
Sauce smells spicy. Oh, I almost licked my fingers.
So this is what it looks like. I feel like in the camera you can't really tell how red. It looks like it doesn't look that red. It looks like it has like soy sauce, and that's not soy sauce. That's red. Y'all just don't understand.
I got my almond milk.
Should we just take our first bite then?
Yeah, I guess.
Sky's the limit. Okay, ready?
No, my mouth is like.
What? My mouth is watering too. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
You feel it?
No.
Feel all of my legs.
It's hard to go down. What should we talk about while we eat these noodles?
Should we talk about the first time we met?
Oh, sure. Okay. So I started working at our job 2 years ago. And, what's my train? One day we did, what? Maybe, the first time us hanging out, I see as a day that we cleaned the storeroom. Is that what you would say too?
Yeah, that was like us like Opening up to each other.
So our job does this thing where like we clean the storeroom on occasions, like on Saturdays. And I volunteered to come help, even though like I didn't really talk to anyone. But Kiki was going too, and so like we talked that day. The end.
I was talking about the festival time.
Oh! Okay. Better story. Way more interesting.
I'm sorry, I'm just like...
So, me and Kiki had been friends for a while now. This was like in the summer before we went to Disney. It was like in
April.
like April-ish, May. So it was like April around this time 2 years ago. Her mom was telling her about how there was this free concert at this park by her house. And so we were like, oh, let's go, because it was on a Sunday. It was like after work, so it like worked with everybody's schedule. Dude, it's getting
I feel like my lips are getting redder.
I feel like my lips are getting swollen, like
Yeah,
free Botox. Okay.
Why are they so red?
Every time I breathe, it hurts. Like my tongue is burning. Okay, keep going.
Dylan, you want a bite? Have one bite, come on.
Dylan, please.
Oh, that hit.
It hit hard, like once I stopped eating it, so I'm gonna eat more.
How are these noodles?
They're pretty spicy. They're pretty hot. That's crazy hot, spicy.
Yeah, that's pretty hot.
Yeah. Well, anyways, so back to my story. So we went to this concert, and
I'm cheating, I have to.
it was like really hot outside that day, mind you. And like back then, like we're not really good about it now either, but back then we really weren't good about drinking water. Like we'd only drink Dutch, like literally only Dutch, like Dutch Rebels, Dutch coffees, like all the time.
I think we went to Creamer Street too right before.
Yeah, so like we hadn't really had that much water. We were like outside, so like
food.
it was really like an easy situation to get dehydrated in. So we get to this place, and like first of all, it's a free concert, so like they only have a set amount of people they can let in because it's free. So like they can't let everyone in because it's too many people. And they're like,
we're with my mom and sister.
yeah.
Too.
And they're like, no, you can't come in. Like we already reached our max. Like once people start leaving, we'll start letting more people in. We're like at like this like bar. Like we're like at the front of this bar, and they're not letting us through. So finally, like they start letting some people in, and like her mom and her sister get in, but like we still don't get in. So we're just standing there, and we're like, okay, like should we leave? Should we wait? So we just waited out a little bit longer, and finally we got in. So we're in, and like when we got in there, who was playing? Was it Macklemore already?
Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
So Macklemore was already playing by the time we got in there. And then like her mom and her sister like leave. They're like, oh, we're gonna go get something to drink. Well, can you like put yourself more?
Oh my god, my leg.
I just broke Kiki's foot. They come back and they have like these like mini little like wine things. And they come in like this like tall little pack that are like stacked on each other. So you get like 5 or 6, right? Like 4 or 5. Mm-hmm. And so like her sister comes back with those. Kiki drinks a few. Then right after Macklemore was when Aerosmith came? It was something in between.
They were doing, it was just Aerosmith after, but there was like an hour break. Yeah, like they did like those dance parties, thank everyone and all that.
We're like there, and Aerosmith is playing, and all of them sudden, I'm gonna say that it's like the second song they're doing, right? Or was it like the very first? No, it was the second. I think you okay. So like the very second song they're doing, I look at Kiki's face, because she like turns her head weird, like to look at me or something. And her eyes like start rolling like back into her head. Like her eyes are like, and I was like looking at her and I was like, what the
I can't breathe.
And then she like turns back around and like looks at, like starts like looking at the like concert again.
I tried moving away from your hand 3 separate times and every time you just moved.
And so I was like, I guess she's fine. And then immediately after she turns back around, her legs give out. Like she's like on the ground and I'm like trying to like catch her.
I had to get water.
So she like passes out and like I'm freaking out, her mom's freaking out, her sister's freaking out. And I was like, what do we do? Like, what do we do? I like kind of like take Kiki, like I like put her arms around my shoulder and I like walk out of this massive crowd of people like with her around my shoulders.
Because we were almost in the front. Like we were so close.
We were close to the front, but and like we were also like in the middle. So like to get out, like there were a lot of people we had to like walk in front of, like push through to get out. Like we like pushed through these like ladies with strollers and like we were just on a mission.
It was a free concert, mind you, so there was a lot, and there's only one stage. It wasn't like a multiple stage thing. So everyone was there at the one stage.
Yeah. I got her out of the crowd finally, and like her mom or sister like went to go look for sorry, it like went down like the wrong pipe. It like burned my throat. They have like a medic tent because most outside concerts have something like that because people do get dehydrated. Like it's like a normal thing that happens. So somebody went to go look for a person to help us, and like I just had her sitting on the ground, and I was like telling, I don't know, I guess it was your sister. I told her to go buy her some water because I was like, normally when people get dehydrated, they need water. So her sister finally brings her water and like told her to drink it, but she like can't drink it. Her body's like kind of shaking, and she's sitting there and she's like, no, but her body's like convulsing kind of like very lightly. And so, yeah, like, that's what you looked like.
My mouth is just burning so much. I'm just trying to keep it like hold things in.
And so, finally, we take her. I think we just ended up taking you to like that little tent thing, right? And so,
wheelchaired there. I was at the medic tent, and they were trying to ask me questions, and I was just like falling in and out of consciousness. And so that's when they decided to like take me to the hospital, and so I went away in an ambulance. It was my first ambulance experience. They only let one person go with me in the ambulance, and so my sister went with me. And so Brie and my mom, they would like went back to the cars. Like they just waited until I was fine again and well hydrated, and then let me go home. I think I got home at like 1 or 2 in the morning.
I get home, and Dylan is like freaking out, texting me because I was with Kiki. His immediate reaction was, "Why the f is Kiki at the hospital?"
Yeah,
Dylan's gonna come tell his part of the story.
Your lips are turning orange.
Yikes.
Okay, Dylan. So what happened?
I remember like waking up because she was gonna like let me know when she got home, and like my phone like I had nothing on it, and it was probably like 1 in the morning or something like that. I checked her location and she's at a hospital, and I was like, oh, that's weird. So I text her and she's like not responding. For whatever reason, I wake up at like 2:30 and like still nothing. And so I check again and she's still at the hospital. I'm like, what the? I call her mom. Her mom just goes, yeah, she's okay. I promise. She can't talk to you right now, but like she's okay. I'm like, well, what happened? And he's like, I'll let her tell you.
And Brie and my mom were like going back and forth about like, we'll let her tell you in the morning.
Yeah, then Dylan texts me and I say the exact same thing. Me and Kiki's mom had not even talked about like telling Dylan that. Like it was just like a thing that we both just thought to say.
Right.
I just felt so bad for Dylan at that point because I was like I didn't want to tell him. Come on. Like if I were in his shoes and like the person I was dating was in the hospital and like their best friend like couldn't tell me what was wrong, I would feel so uncomfortable. And I think like at that point in like all of our friendship, like I wasn't super close with Dylan yet, and he was strictly like literally just Kiki's boyfriend to me. Like he wasn't like a friend, so like I wouldn't have. Dude,
I think I'm tapping out.
My eyes are like watering now. It was just the fact that like I personally didn't know like what was wrong. And like, yeah, I knew that it was probably dehydration because like what else would it be? But I was like, Kiki was drinking and like, Dylan's younger than us. So like, I just like didn't know like how he would take it if I was like, yeah, Kiki drank and like passed out. Like, I don't know, it just sounds bad. Sometimes when you have a story and it's not really your story to tell, you just don't really want to talk about it.
Yeah, I feel.
But yeah, she's still here to tell the story, so. So this is the aftermath of the challenge. I feel pretty up. I feel like my lips are swollen. They're also like an orange color and my eyes are literally like I'm crying. If you're in the store and you're like, should I buy these spicy noodles? And you're second guessing yourself, that means you shouldn't buy the spicy noodles. If you have any hint of doubt in anything you do, just don't do it. So we took a quick break before we shot our outro because
we had to come back to life.
Yeah, my lips gonna hurt, so I wanted to take a little break before I kind of.
Dude, your lips do look kind of big.
They do, right? They're like, cause they're like, they honestly tingle the way they do when I put on like the Too Faced lip injection.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, that was a video of us doing the spicy noodle challenge.
Probably never again.
Never again. Let us know if you want us to do any more challenges in the comments, and we'll see you guys next Saturday. Bye.